Hey guys, Mike here at SIG SAUER Academy. Today we're going to cover how to zero our rifle scopes on our rifles. So we got our scope here mounted, torqued to the proper specs. We have set our eye relief. We generally recommend zeroing scopes like this at 100 yards. So the first thing we want to consider is making sure we have a good stable shooting platform to work with. So if you don't have access to a tripod or a bench rest, we recommend getting into a prone position and zeroing from there, right? So we're gonna shoot our first group of 5. We're gonna examine our group on paper, and then we're gonna make our adjustments from there. All right, so we're gonna load the rifle. We're gonna get a nice stable shooting platform. We're not rushing through this shooting process. We wanna use that same fine point of aim for all 5 shots. Clear it out, and now we'll go check our impacts. All right guys, so looking at our first group here, I'm gonna use my marker and connect our impacts. We're gonna make our adjustments based off the center of the group. So center of the group is right about here. Our windage looks good, left to right. We're just gonna make our adjustments up. It looks like we're about 2 inches low. So we'll get back to the gun, make our adjustments, and then we'll shoot another group. All right guys, so we just shot our first group of 5. We were about 2 inches low on paper, so now we're gonna make our adjustments. Our adjustments on these scopes are gonna be behind our turret caps here. Our windage is gonna be located on the side of the optic. We're not adjusting that. Our elevation is on top. That's where we're gonna be making our adjustments. So on our owner's manual, and also printed on the turrets themselves, will tell you if your scope is in MOA or mil radians. They're different adjustments, so refer to your owner's manual on that. This one in particular is MOA. 1 inch of movement at 100 yards is 1 MOA. So on this scope in particular, we have 0.5 MOA adjustments per click. So zeroing at 100 yards, we need to move 2 inches. That's gonna be 4 clicks. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that adjustment. We're going up 4 clicks. On these scopes, you're gonna get a nice tactile reference so you know when your adjustments are being made. And now we'll shoot our next group. All right, so we're gonna load the rifle up, and we're gonna repeat that process of 5 rounds. All right, let's go check our hits. All right guys, so we just shot our second group. We'll repeat that same process. We got a pretty tight group. It's just on the bottom half of that intended point of aim. So we're gonna make some fine adjustments, shoot one more group, and we'll see where we're at. All right guys, back at the gun here. We're just gonna make some fine tuning adjustments. We're on the bottom half of that intended point of aim. So we wanna move it up about 1/2 inch. So at 100 yards, that's just gonna be 1 click, 0.5 MOA. So we get that 1 click. We're gonna shoot that one more group, and then we're gonna see where we're at. All right, let's go check our hits. All right guys, back down to the target after our third group here. I threw one on the outside. That's likely user error. We have 4 rounds in the center of that black square, our intended point of aim. So I'm gonna call that mechanically zeroed.